Well, hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Elden Ring Overexplained Let's Play East Liurnia edition. What am I doing? Messing up my emotes this morning. Please forgive me. Hello. Right. Oh, it's a bit fraught, that little mad dash we did last time, wasn't it? Let's just cover off quickly what we did last episode. So, we started up with this artist's shack. We grabbed the painting there. We found our way down to the Carrion Study Hall here. We found a pretty tough sorceress there. I can't remember what their name was now. Preceptor something? Miriam, maybe? Can't remember. So we had a look at that. We noped out of there for now. We'll come back there a bit later on when we're a bit stronger. We found our way down to the Ainsel River Well, which was quite an interesting place. I'm feeling we are going to have to do a detour maybe to these underground maps at some point, or else we'll be too strong when we go. So maybe once we've done this eastern map here, we will detour into both of the river areas that we've found so far. But then what else did we do? We came up the hill and we met Miriel, the pastor of vows at the Church of Vows. There, he was really great. Got some new incantations from him as well, so that was cool. And then we were trying to just cut across here, but we then found that this was actually a cliff and we couldn't get up here. We had to do like a little detour around a place called the Ruins of Uld or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was called. Place I'm not very familiar with anyway, but we dashed through there real quick to get round to these sort of gravestones that are sticking out the side of the cliff. We hopped down because I wanted to get to this mine. This mine's called Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. So that's where we find ourselves today. And without further ado, we'll get straight back into it. I do have to admit that in between episodes, I tried to do a sneaky bit of co-op online just to see if I could get a few more rune arcs, because we don't have many in our inventory. We've only got 3. They're in limited supply. I did look it up. The only real way to farm them offline is to go and kill rats over and over. There's a few you can pick up in the game world as well, but generally you get them as a reward for multiplayer. So going online was not very successful. I only had one successful thing. I left it running while I was watching TV, and I only got summoned once. Now, the reason for that, I'm guessing, is because we've got quite high-level equipment, and all of our summoning pools are in sort of low-level areas, and I think we're probably just a little bit too strong for people to find us very often. But hey-ho, so is the way of it. So, we're in the Crystal Tunnel. There's probably going to be some enemies here that are the miners that we've seen before, the stone-skinned guys. So we're going to bring our great club for that. And I think we'll just take our sword off for now. We'll go with just large club for now. I think that's probably going to be good enough. And hopefully it'll do us for the whole time. We'll see how we get on. Hopefully we'll find some good loot and some good treasures here. I'm just wondering what is the Ash of War we've got on here at the moment. So we got Determination. That is a really great one. It sort of powers up our next attack. Quite handy. I'm just wondering if there's something else that might be quite fun to use that we haven't used yet. Ground Slam is quite funny. Maybe we'll try that one out just because it's quite amusing. Yeah, go on, we'll use it. And then let's have a look. Is it worth us changing up to one of these different types of affinity yet? So standard gives us 168. Essentially 170 plus 60, right? So what is that? 330. 152 plus 77 on heavy. So that's kind of equivalent, actually. That's pretty close. So we're just at the point where our strength is enough that it's starting to become worth doing heavy affinity on this club, at least. It doesn't always work sort of across the board. You have to do it on a weapon-by-weapon basis, really. So for now, let's just try out. Is it more? I feel like it's slightly less. We'll stick on standard for now. And we've got some incantations. I think I'm not finding Carrion Slices doing that much damage, but maybe we will try it out if we can. Maybe we'll put the shield away. Can I equip this as well? Because I've got a feeling these stone guys are actually quite weak to magic as well as strike damage. So let's carry on. We'll hit these things. Oh, there's someone already. Straight away, we can see a guy coming up and down those stairs in the distance. Yeah, so the miners here have also got these weird crystal growths coming out of them. We did see that when we went to Celia Crystal Tunnel from that ensnared trap earlier in the game. So let's just test this out real quick. Maybe he's going to be stronger against magic because we're in a sort of magic area. Can't see anybody else. Let's just see. Oh, wow. 2 hits and killed. That's pretty good. He was about to do some sort of cool looking magic attack on us, so we got away with that. And what have we got up here? Just 1 enemy, looks like. Yeah, 2 hits with a great club sorts them out, no worries. What have we got here? Somber Smithing Stone 2, nice. I thought I saw a glow behind there. Oh, look at that sneaky treasure. Somber Stone 3, nice. We did, I think that's our second one of those that we've got now, isn't it? Yeah. So we can upgrade the Bloodhound's Fang to be even stronger. Which I'm a little bit loath to do because I don't want it to just be the weapon we use all the time. And like I've said before, it's a bit of a meme. A lot of people end up gravitating towards that weapon purely because it's one of the easiest somber weapons to find and is just such a beast. But cool, let's keep going. I do enjoy the sort of tunnels music. It's quite nice. Feels quite relaxing. Oh, what have we got here? This looks quite colourful. Oh, wow. Okay, quite a few guys in all directions. You can see they're busy mining away with their cool sort of magical little staves that they've got. You can see in the distance there's some pickups and some ore on the wall. Let's take this guy out first since he's right here. Down you go, sir. Oh, just a quick thought. What talismans have we got on at the moment? Physical damage and Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Great. I'm hoping we can find Assassin's Cerulean Dagger soon, because I'd really like to be able to refill our FP as well as our HP when we're doing crits. It's just such a useful mechanic to take advantage of. Right, this guy looks like he's coming back this way. Oh no! That was extremely unlucky. We definitely shouldn't have locked on. It made my guy flip out in a strange sort of way. Oh, let's try that again. We move. That was a very Elden Ring death. Hey, mate. Don't need to kill these guys again, but I'm just a bit frustrated at my own ineptitude. But we're fine. Come on. We can do this. Right. Where were we? Just by here. There he is. Let's try not locking on this time. Jump attack. Nice. Heavy attack. Jumping heavy attack killed that guy in 1, actually, so that's pretty good to know. Smithing Stone 2. Lovely. I'm hoping we get a bunch of Smithing Stone 2s here. Will be very useful. Yeah, running R2 seems to kill them in 1 if they've not noticed us as well. Very handy. I'm going to go back. There was a little way across, it looked like. Huge lift shaft all the way down there. So we'll head down this tunnel just behind us in a second. It looks like we can go across here. Pro tip for these bits is to just creep. If you want to go just crouch to move a bit slower, makes it a bit easier to walk perfectly straight. But it is one of those things that's quite hard to get right. Especially if you're not that used to being really gentle with an analog stick. Something it's very easy to take for granted when you've played a lot of video games. Right, this is hard because this looks like a running jump. We don't have much space to run here, so we're going to do the little strat we've talked about before, which is I'm going to run in a little circle. Oof. Still clenched my butt cheeks pretty hard there. Smithing Stone 3, though, is great. Another little run and jump. Smithing Stone 3 again. Down you go. Alright. Room cleared. But yeah, about the analog movement thing, it's the one thing I used to really love on the GameCube controller and the N64 controller, right? Those things had little octagonal sort of corners for sort of up, down, left, right, and the diagonals, which made it much easier to purposefully do that. So yeah, miss those controllers for that reason. They were very cool. Surprised it's not a thing still. Even Nintendo's controllers these days don't do that. We on fast roll again now, yes. Right, what have we got in this room? I'm just going to take this guy out first. And we'll have a little scope around. Try not to go on autopilot too much because we're chatting. Right, so we've got a couple of guys sitting down. Another guy over there in the distance. Looks like there's someone down the far end there. I can't quite see him. Oh god, that was close. We got telescope ready. Let's have a look. Who's that? Looks like someone with like a cloak and a big stick. Not sure who that is. What about underneath us? Can we see anything? Another guy sitting there. Look underneath us. Some loot beneath us as well, though. Just got to be careful we don't get ourselves into an ambush. So let's go down. We'll just hopefully be able to just take some guys out real quick. Turn around, mister. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just another one of these guys. He's got a magic wand, that's all. So he's like a mage. Interesting. That guy down there has seen us. They love their little... Whoa! They love their little glintstone items here, for sure. Let's get our torch on again, because we can't see very much in this dark room. Smithing stone 3. Lovely. This was a good bet coming here, like, guys. So I do love prioritising going for the mines. It's a good way to just make sure you've got strong weapons and that you're ready to go for the next zone that you're in. Oh, he's coming. He's another one with a cloak on. We'll go and get him. He won't know what's hit him now. Do. Bit too slow, mate. Even for my very slow giant club. Okay, we've got another guy working. He's fine. We've got some more guys working over there. We did see one sitting down. There he is. Okay, let's go this way. I think we're safe. Another one with the cloak on and the magic. Down you go. Bit funny you have to jump up so high to even pick these ones up. Down you go. Oh, Digger's staff. We got his weapon. Oh, it is a glintstone staff as well. Boosts stone digger sorcery, it says right at the bottom there. That's interesting. We don't quite have enough int to use it, unfortunately. Oh, and that's mainly because I've forgotten that I haven't used another rune arc since we died. So let's use one again just to get that little increase in our stats. A significant health boost we get from it, though. It's amazing. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else here. But yeah, that staff looks quite interesting, just in terms of... Is it stronger than what we've got? No. None of these are at the moment. We can't use this one, which has given us a negative sorcery scaling. But the digger staff is only 112. So demi-human queen staff we've already upgraded to twice as well, though. But yeah, stone digger sorceries. I'm not even sure which ones those are. We'll have to have a look at some descriptions soon enough. We might even find one in this cave if we're lucky. We got a digger staff again. Fancy that. Okay, we already went that way. We came from up there. Let's keep going this way then. Okay, we'll send the lift down and then we'll take the usual side route and see what we find. No little cubby hole there. What have we got in here? Oh, this one's a bit further than usual. Oh, wow. Where is this going? Wow, we can see some more guys right down below us. Oh, okay, so that's where we were a minute ago. I think that's where we crossed that beam. There's the lift shaft that we saw, so that's cool. Alright. Somber smithing stone 2. Tasty. Can we drop from here or anything? Looks a little bit too far. That was cool. But I do enjoy, like, although there is a sort of very much a copy-paste nature to some of these sort of side locations, they do have still quite a lot of distinctive features that make them quite memorable. So I do enjoy that. Right. Nothing else for us to pick up here. Do keep forgetting to check under these lifts. I mean, that one looks like there's nothing there, but remember to keep checking those things, guys, because eventually you will find something and you'll be grateful. Right, before we head in here, I'm just having a little slurp of my cup of tea. What the heck have we got going on here? Alright, so hang on a sec. We got Talascan. Let's have a quick look. So we got him, no worries. There's another one of those mage guys walking around. Another guy digging. Oh, another mage guy right in front. And then it looks like this might be the bottom of that lift shaft. You can see the lifts there. So hopefully we can activate that, and that should give us a nice shortcut back up to the top if we die. Always very handy. Down he goes. Another smithing stone too. Cool. Can't quite get across from here. Need to be careful we don't get spotted. And what I'm really wanting to be careful of is when we get across to go and fight these guys, that we don't do it at a point where they both see us straight away. So if we look, this guy on the top here, he's facing us, he's turned around. Perfect time to go and get this guy, I reckon. Sneak across this bridge. There we go, he's down in one. Nobody else even heard anything happen. Oh, perfect. I'm like little ninja with a giant club. Can we get up here? Oh. Oh no! Locked onto the wrong guy! A lock on is quite annoying sometimes. Had to really struggle with that then. But that was a quick just unlock and just go without lock on for a moment. But cool. Smithing stone 2 and a smithing stone 3. What we'll do, I think you have to have sent this lift up at least once for it to the switch to work at the top. So off it goes. That can wait at the top for us now. I kind of feel like we must be getting close to the end. What's underneath us here? Oh, wow. That looks kind of like the boss room that we've been in before in these sorts of tunnels, right? And there's a sort of blue character in the middle. I won't bother using the telescope because it won't let us look down that far. But interesting, okay. Seems like we are getting close to the end. Right, what have we got here? Oh, I had a feeling there'd be enemies in here. So these are those, yeah, these puppet guys. Okay, the club's not too bad against them. Not the best either, though. I'm wondering whether we can... How much FP does this lightning spear use? Okay, it didn't quite one-shot him anyway, so I've hit him once just to let him get up. Come on, oh no, he's an arrow one. Let's make sure we finish him off then. Oh! Shot me straight out of the air. Oh no, we need to two-hand the club. This is going wrong very quickly. Okay. Recovered. Look at the arrow sticking out of us. It's 4. One in my face even. Like, it looks like it's right in my visor. Jeez. Yeah, that wasn't the smoothest. Let's see. I don't trust this room either. So they like to be up high, these guys. They just fell from the ceiling, those ones. What have we got here? Smithing stone 1. Smithing stone 2. What else we got? Any more guys up high? Clicking my stick, see if we can see them. There's a guy in there. Oh, he's actually got, looks like he's holding magic. I think I can see a guy there. What we'll do, let's throw in one of these to light the room up a bit. I think I can see someone wiggling about. Yeah, there's a guy up there, definitely. What about the other side? Doesn't look like. Okay, I'm going to heal. I wanted to try and get backstabs to recover, but I don't think that's going to be worth trying to do. This is too risky. So let's just go all out and see what happens. Oh, we haven't even used the weapon art yet. See if we can use it now. Yeah, it's just like a really goofy butt slam, like from a platform game. Oh, does the job nicely though. And it looks like it's got a lot of hyper armor, so we don't get interrupted while we do it. Quite useful. Although we do take quite a lot of damage while doing it. Oh, crystal knife. That sounds interesting. A knife made by sharpening hard crystals, signature weapon of glintstone miners, used as a tool to extract glintstone from broken rock. And as such, faint magic enwreathes the blade. Also, it does physical and magic damage. You can see that in the middle of the screen here. Okie doke. Don't think there's anything else here. Good job, us. What else have we got? How are we doing on... Okay, so we've only used one health drink so far, so that's pretty good. What have we got here? Another big room full of miners, it sounds like. Oh, wow. Okay. Got 3 in a circle there. This guy in front watching. Sounds like there's more underneath. Another couple there. And then I'm not sure... Oh, God, there's a guy right here. Oh, he's just taking out his little stone to look at it. Nice. Right, we've got to be careful. What is going to be the best course of action? Let's try going this way. Okay, he's heard us. So we'll take him out. Crouch. This guy's coming up the stairs. Come on. Come on, up you come. Wow, he's not getting hurt as much as the others at all. That guy down there has heard something, but he can't see us, thankfully. Is he going to come and check it out? Looks like he is. Let's let him keep coming. You walk to those stairs, mate. I think we'll be out of line of sight if we just crouch here. They can't see through simple geometry like these handrails, so I think we're pretty safe until he gets to the top of the stairs. If he even does that. Looks like he's waiting. Gonna give up? Turn around and I can just jump down behind you. Oh, I missed him. Where are you going? He's running off. Oh. My little butt stomp went wrong there. I'm not sure what happened. That was weird. We had like a weird sort of collision issue. Sad times, it would have looked really cool. Loads of smithing stones. Fantastic. Okay, we've got 2 exits out of this room. Let's go and get these guys first. There's only 2 of them. This has been an extremely lucrative little tunnel to explore, though. So many smithing stones. Oh, and he dropped a somber too. Amazing. We've got 8 of those now. 14 smithing stone 3s. 9 smithing stone 2s. Great stuff. Okay, left or right? Let's go left first. Okay, good call. It's just a little dead end. Shatter Earth. Let me guess, is that going to be one of the glintstone sorceries of... Oh, I was hoping it would be like a stone digger sword. Oh no, it says then down at the bottom. Imbues the ferrule of the caster staff with magic and then thrusts it into the ground to create a magical shockwave. Allows 1 follow-up attack. A stone digger sorcery used by the glintstone miners of the Crystal Tunnel. At the academy, use of this sorcery was a stigma that marked out failed scholars. Mean. They're quite snooty, the people at the academy. That's the vibe I'm getting anyway. But okay. So that being a glint sort of, what was it called, stone digger sorcery, means that the ones that these guys use get improves those sorts of magics. I don't think there's that many of them. That's all good stuff. All good stuff. What we got now? Another lift. Let's send this one down. And do our usual sideways exploration. Oh, I think I spotted something in here. Another somber stone. Wowzers. I feel like we've got way more somber upgrade items than actual somber weapons. But that's okay. I'm sure we'll find some that we want to use them on in due course. Okay. Oh, it looks like boss door ahead. Great stuff. Okie doke, let's just get straight in there, I guess. We did see them from above. Make sure we've got... Well, we've got our Wondrous Physic ready. Help boost our strength and boost our faith a little bit. What magic should we want to have on hand? Maybe we'll have lightning spear on hand. I think... Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I forgot to drink my physic. Right. Crystallian. Okay, they look quite cool. What can you do? Okay, you can throw little blue discs. I can just walk sideways to avoid them, though, it looks like. Alright, is that all you're going to do? Oh, wow. That looks quite dangerous. Okay, spin attack, and then they throw in the wheel along the floor. Okay, he's going to finish that. We'll hit him. Oh, good damage. And he's done that wheel along the floor again. So is he going to do... Does he do the wheel along the floor every time? After that, it looks like he does. Oh, down he goes. Oh, good grief. That is insanely good damage. What's he going to do now? More spin attacks. Jump on him. The only thing with that move is it is quite slow to recover. Swing it around. Okay, stomp on him again. Oh, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Smithing Stones, Miner's Bell Bearing 1. That sounds interesting. We talked about bell bearings not that long ago, in fact. Offer to the Twin Maiden Husks for new item access. This will let us buy Smithing Stone 1, Smithing Stone 2, and Glintstone Scraps. Those are these ones, right? Yeah, cool. That's very good news. Very good news indeed. So let's head back to the start of the dungeon without further ado. Oh wow, we travelled quite a long way underground. And in fact, we don't even need to go to the... Let's just go straight to the round table hold, I think. We'll go and drop this straight off to the Twin Maidens. And this does put us in a good position now because we can start upgrading all of our weapons that we want to try using for quite a minimal cost. And I mean, what is our highest weapon at the moment? It's this, longsword plus 7. So that does require the Smithing Stone 3s. And we don't have many of those at the moment. How many have we got again? So we've got 14. It takes 12 to do each of the 3 next level ups that you'll need. And then we'll need Smithing Stone 4s. So I'm tempted to just not go much beyond plus 7 at the moment. Because that'll mean we can have a bunch of weapons that are all at pretty even level. Of course, we could just go ham, and we could just... Because, hang on, have we got 4s as well? Yeah. Wow. So it is tempting to just go ham and just make the longsword, like, really strong, but I don't want to do that. I think we'll just keep things more evenly distributed, just to keep things a bit more interesting. Right, offer bell bearing. Take that. Purchase. And now, is it here? There we go. She's got infinite Smithing Stone 1 and 2 to sell. So we can upgrade. We can try out a new weapon of our choice now as we go forwards. So maybe before we do that, let's just think about what we might want to do next then. So I think we wanted to go back to this ruined labyrinth. Because there was a bunch of stuff around here. We saw there were several wandering mausoleums. There was all those interesting guys with the horns and the bows. And we didn't look around properly. There could be treasures and pickups. There could be locations here that we haven't found yet. So I think, let's have a look. How much time have we got left today? Well, we're bang on sort of about halfway at the moment. So let's start off by going back to the ruined labyrinth and we'll explore there. And then I'm just trying to see, it's hard to know which way we can go. If we end up on this sort of plateau here, it doesn't look like we can go up. It does look like, that looks like some coffins that we can raid for runes. There's like a church up here, but I kind of feel like I'm not sure how we get up there. I don't know if you can from this side. This bit looks interesting. I feel like there's going to be something in this little bit. This is like a weird sort of dead end. So I'm going to plop a marker here. We'll definitely go and check that. So let's make that just our 2-point exploration plan for today. I want to get to this Erdtree as well, but I don't think that's feasible. So let's have a look at our weapons next. Was this something we wanted to try upgrading? We've got the Shamshears, we can bring them up to level now. Longsword's already looking good. We've got the Bloodhound's Fang, of course, that's also excellent. We did also want to try out the Zweihander, right? So maybe Zweihander is what we do today. Let's go, let's just grab, make sure we've got enough materials to upgrade it. So what we want to make sure we've got 12 smithing stone ones. So we'll just need one more for that. You can see in the center there, we've got 12 of 999 now. And then if we buy 3 more of these, then we've got 12 smithing stone 2s. So that should let us take our Zweihander up to +6. Let's go and grab it from our box at the table. And maybe we'll plop some other things in the box for now that we do want to use. Misery cord, no, that can go in. Crystal knife can go in. We'll keep the Shamashir and the falchion for now. Highland axe does look kind of cool, but we'll put that away for now as well. Brick hammer can go away, it's too heavy and too much of a strength requirement for that. Pike, I don't think we're going to use. Lucerne is kind of cool. I'll leave that in there. I'll keep the scythe because I wouldn't mind trying that out at some point, and maybe the hook claws as well because we haven't really used any fist-based weapons yet. So we'll keep those in our inventory just to remind us that we might want to try them. But otherwise, oh my god, we got the stats for the Zweihander already. That's cool. That must be because of our what's it called? Runarg effect. Puts us on heavy load. Of course it does. So we're going to have to make some compromise for this. We might have to try doing something like, can we put this on? This Arsenal Charm, which raises our maximum equipment load. Now we're on medium. So maybe we'll do that. We'll forego a bit of that damage reduction for now. Oh, look at the size of this ridiculous sword. So good. Let's go and see Hugh. Get him to power it up. Oh.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long. A god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
Oh.
You, is it? I didn't notice you there.
Sorry, mate.
My job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
Interesting. What was going on there?
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone.
That's fair, mate.
Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
Oh, sorry, mate. You're right. We shouldn't have pried. Right. So, smithing stone. Let's level this up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have enough to make it a +7. So, I'm tempted to do that straight off because it does seem really cool. We'll leave it at +6 for now. I think what might be worth doing actually is upgrading these casting items as well. So we need 6 smithing stone 2s for that. And then we need a whole bunch to get the demi-human staff up. So let's just go and buy those real quick as well, if we've got enough cash anyway. And then that just makes sure our casts are about, you know, they're as strong equivalently as our weapons. So we know they're worth using and we're going to get as much bang for buck out of them as possible. And thinking about it, how's our bow looking as well? What level was our bow on? +2. So, I think what we need is... they're only 600 apiece. Right, so we need 6 for our... 6 for our bow, and I think we need 6 for the... what's it called? The staff. And then I think we needed 6 for the seal, but then we'll need 12 for the bow, and then we'll need another 12. I don't have enough cash. Curses. Let's see, do we have enough? We have some rune items here we can just use. Let's use all of these little baby ones we've got. This is the reason you want to make sure you've always got loads of money. And picking up these rune items is for exactly this reason. So I've got 18 of those. I think we just want to buy another 12. And then that's it. Go find out. We can come back and buy some more if we need to. Back to Hugh. Back to Hugh. I do feel bad for giving him a hard time about his prayer. Come on then. So now we can level that up. Then this I can level up once. That's now the option to go to +7, so that's fine. Let's get this staff up a little bit to +6. Perfect. And then we've got our bow as well. Should be able to have just enough to get it to 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I did count right. That's great. Was there any other weapons I was interested in leveling up right now? I don't think there was. It'd be nice to get the Shamshir up as well, but maybe we'll wait until we've got a bit more money again now before we do that. Great. That's it. We're done. Let's get straight back to it. Where's Liurnia? Here we go. So let's start out at Ruined Labyrinth. We'll have a poke around here. It's got those big, interesting statues of a guy with a... This guy, Elden John, as he's lovingly called. But now we know that our magic is going to be strong, so our magic is going to be pretty... considerably stronger than it was before. I didn't actually pay attention to the numbers going up on the sorcery scaling thing. So let's just make sure we've got something that we can use for a bit of range. So what I'd like to do is make sure, let's have Glintstone Pebble. We will bring Glintstone Arc as well because that's cool. And then maybe we'll bring Lightning Spear to use a bit because we haven't tried it that much yet. And then maybe... Flame of Frenzy is quite... working out quite nicely so far, I think. Right, so we'll try these out for now. Let's try and just get our bearings. This is quite a strange place, this. So we ended up having to cross this little bridge. Was that... Where is that bridge now? There were enemies on it. Are they still there? Yeah, there's a guy here. Say hello to him real quick. Oh my god. This weapon is going to be so good to use. Ow! Where's that from? Oh, there's another guy there. I see him. Jesus, though. 2 hits to just stagger is a proper good result. And it definitely looks like we're just going to interrupt people all the time with this thing. What are you going to do against that? Not much. Oh, he's fallen all the way down. There's a few more guys over there. I don't think we need to go back there and look, but I'm just trying to retrace our steps. So we ended up coming round this corner underneath here, round that way, round the corner there, then up to here. Now we've crossed this way. It was the only way to get up to this area. And I think if we'd followed along the bottom, that's how we would get to that other sort of dead end. So yeah, quite interesting. Let's see what we can find around here anyway. What time of day is it? Should we... I think we should just reset to daytime, just so we get a bit better visibility. There we go, that feels a bit better. So what have we got over here? Nothing much, but I'm going to drop down and just have a look. Can we ride? Of course we can ride Torrent. Let's just stay on Torrent most of the time. Speed things up a bit. Just want to make sure we've looked around for treasures. Like, here's one. Frenzy Flame Stone. Interesting. Look at this guy hugging his rock or whatever he's hugging. It's funny. kind of interesting. And I love that he's, from what I understand, he's not really explained much in the lore at all. Ruin Fragment blessed with an incantation of the 3 fingers. Craftable item. Uses FP to generate warmth, continuously restoring HP of those who host the frenzied flame. Confers madness upon those who have not adapted the flame. Take care to not mistake this for his gentler cousin. Huh. Love that. Okay, there's some stuff down there, but we're not going to drop down that far yet. We'll stay up on this bit. See what else we can find. I think we went through that way last time. I'm just going to have a nose over here. Again, that looks like it just drops down and maybe, yeah, ends up leading us towards that other marker that we've put down. So that's fine. Maybe there's not that much here. We've got one of these big mausoleum guys. But otherwise, I can't see much. We'll have a little peek around all the corners, though. You never know where something's going to be hidden in this game. Here's something that sounds a bit like footsteps. I think it's above us on the next cliff. Not to worry for now. At least I hope, anyway. I think we're quite safe under all these trees, and we're far enough away that most enemies wouldn't be able to see us, I don't think. Right, this guy... I don't think we'll bother knocking it down just yet, because we don't need to do any duplication. Or is it worth just doing it real quick, because then we can show... Whoa! Forgot he did that. Oh, sorry, Torrent, mate. He took a beating there. We just ride around quick. Take out some of these things off his feet. Should make him fall down. Or sit down, rather. Is he going to jump again? Yeah. Yeah, make sure Torrent was in the air that time. He didn't get hit by the shockwave. Oh god, I think he's sitting down already. There we go. Alright, where's the front door? Over this side. Oh wow. Over this side it looks. Oh no. There we go. Let's just have a real quick look at this menu. I can just show you what the duplication looks like. So if you remember when we looked at Godric's Remembrance, we could make his axe or we could make his dragon hand. Oh. Why can I not? Oh, I've just remembered there's a different... There's also, I think, the ones that have the bells can duplicate like all remembrances, and then these ones can only duplicate some of them, and there's something like lore related to it. Oh, bloody hell. How typical is that of this game to just be obscure in that way when I'm trying to demonstrate something? But anyway, we move. We move. Doesn't look like there's anything else over there. Looks like there's a way up maybe around that way. Look, there's more of the statues of the funny moustached guy. What we got here? Pick up. Okay, so this is the place we ran around and then crossed the bridge before we found the site of grace. So that's fine. What else have we got here? So I think last time we panicked and sort of ran down this way right in front of us to get to that cave. So we'll just have a little look around here, but I don't feel like this is going to have much in it. Very interesting that the map here doesn't truly reflect what the place is like. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of these guys here. Let's introduce him to my friend. My new favourite weapon. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh. It's such a beast. Wow, 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 wow. I was trying to understand what moves I did there. I was trying to use I've never really used this stamp upward cut thing. So I definitely know that if we do it and then press heavy attack, we do like a cool sort of uppercut move. But it seemed like when I did light attack, I did like a double swing. Yeah, that's a bit different. That's a slightly different animation than if you just do regular. Oh no, it's like the second and third attack of the sort of combo, but that's fine. No worries. Okay, but it's good to know that this weapon's even strong enough to hit those giant guys up in the air. Right, feel like we're falling down somewhere different there. Don't want to go that way just yet. We did that yesterday. Can we climb up there, mate? Oh yeah, there's a little gap in the rocks there. See what we can see over here first. Oh, look, there's a little path up this way as well. Oh, God. Choice paralysis. Let's go this way first, see where this goes. There's another mausoleum at the top. Oh, another grave site. Fantastic. Okay. He's jumping up and down as well. Maybe we'll just go and knock his feet just to stop him being so noisy. Let's see if we've got anything up else that looks interesting from here. Not that I can see. Let's go and tap his feet quick. See if we can encourage him to sit down. I think he's going to jump. Come on, mate. Time to sit down? Yeah, there he goes. Make sure we stay away. He hit us with a little shockwave last time. Anything else around here? Oh, there's some more of those guys over there. Well, it's funny, they look like they're doing a little dance. What are you doing, lads? Oh! That's the footstep noise I could hear a minute ago. Okay. We'll go and see those guys in a moment. See what else we've got going on around here. A bit more peaceful now that that guy stopped stomping around. Oh. Why have I got off my horse straight away? That's not what I meant to do. Can hear it but can't see it. Where is he? There he is. Can we lock on, please? Why is it not locking on? There we go. Somber smithing stone 2. That'll do nicely. Presuming this is just a sheer drop. Yep. Okay. Back this way for now. Where are we exactly? Oh, maybe we'll do the Erdtree today then. Time we on? Yeah, we're getting close to time, so let's head over this way. This might be a good place to finish off. Don't think there's anything else of interest here. Oh, that big tower looks cool. So is this... Yeah, look, there's some sort of town or something here, so we'll plop a marker there so we don't forget to go there. There's a little tower there that looks interesting. There's a ruined church, I'm going to guess that is, looking at it, the shape of it from here. And there's this bit. So there we go. We've got a nice little set of markers for us to head to as we move on. I think this will probably be the last thing we do today. Oh God, this thing's so unwieldy. Down he goes. Try and make sure we get some... Only it took 3 hits to get the what's it called, crit that time. Maybe a running attack does more, or maybe because it's a sneak attack. 2 hits and down is amazing on enemies this size. Yes, Zweihander, let's go. Amazing damage. Oh, sorry lads. They look kind of cool, these guys, right? Like, we haven't looked at them properly yet, but interesting sort of get-up. They look like they're not from this place. We got another... Oh, another... I think he's just a cerulean... He's just a blue flask refill. So let's drink our blue flask real quick. Come here, I said. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to... We haven't checked out what the moves are, actually. We forgot all about that. I remember talking about that right at the beginning. Oh, this looks nice and sunny though, doesn't it? Minor Erdtree. Let's go. But yeah, the moves we get on the weapon. So you got with standard R1s, but then you also have like your backstep move. You have a roll move. Look, so a roll is like a stab for some reason. Backstep is a big slam down. I think if we crouch and attack, you do the stab straight away. Crouch and heavy attack does another stab. Oh, okay, so the heavy attack is just a stab anyway, it looks like. Running heavy attack is a slam down. So always try and experiment with those moves, because you never know when you might have like a really nice little animation that, especially if you've got like a sword that's doing a particular kind of sort of, what am I trying to think of? This is a good example. The S-stock that we found a while ago, it's like a stabbing sort of fencing sword. Most of the attacks are like piercing stabbing attacks, but if you use the heavy attack in certain ways, like it does like a sweeping move instead, so it's kind of cool. Like you can figure out different ways of making weapons work for you. Right. This looks interesting. It looks like we've got another one of those tree spirit guys right at the far end. We can summon Oleg to help if we want. Should we just try? I'm going to just try and go solo though. Let's just see if we can do this. I reckon I can do this without help. Let's go. Come on, who's coming next? Oh, that's you down. Down he goes. Not too bad. I was slightly worried that the tree guy would notice this as well, but it seems like we've got away with that, so that's good. We'll go for the one who's weaker first. There we go. Now just this guy left. If we play this right, we can get a crit and get some health back. Oh, unlucky. He died before we could get the crit off. Dwelling arrow, thin beast bones, jawbone axe. Nice. Axe made from a herbivore skull, weapon of the ancestral followers. Oh, that's who these guys are. Who disdain metal. Interesting. The axe is more of a bludgeon. It forgoes a bladed edge instead using the beast's molar teeth to buffet foes, dealing strike damage. That sounds really cool, actually. Oh, what else do we get? Dwelling arrows. Arrow in which the spirits of small animals are thought to dwell, deals magic damage, used by the masters hunters of the ancestral followers. So that's who these guys are, the ancestral followers. They look pretty dope. I hope we get one of their hats at some point. I wouldn't mind cosplaying as one of these guys for a bit. But sweet. Okay, I'm a bit conscious that I've used my, whatchamacallit, my potion, and it's going to run out soon. So let's try giving this guy a bit of this. Oh my god, not very much damage. Okay, gotta be careful. Maybe we'll just try the melee attack. Frenzy Flame doesn't seem to do much damage to him. I wonder about this though. How's this gonna do? Oh, not too bad. One-handed attack wasn't too bad either. What about Lightning Spear? Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Lightning Spear you can charge as well for extra damage, but it's not that much more damage. These guys are really quite tricky to fight though. Very hard hitting. You just got to leave those rolls until the very last second to take your turn. And then not get greedy, because he has a very good tendency to just hit you while you're going for second or third hits. Jump and slam down. I'm hoping we're going to do a cautionary heal. Oof, that was lucky. Hoping we can get him down for a stagger if we're careful. See if we can get a big hit on him. Give him a chance. Yeah, nice. Come on, charge again. Can we get it off? Oh, this still hasn't staggered him. Oh, finally. I thought I'd get a quick hit in to just keep the stagger up. Down he goes, though. Very nice. Oh, just managed to roll. Very cool. This one, jump and attack. Very good. Roll again. Nice. What's it going to do? Wow. Another one. One more. He's got interesting attack. His combos don't always finish, so you can just watch. Just give him a moment. It's hard to tell because I've played this so much. I just do it sort of instinctively. Enemy felt. But yeah, his combos, he can decide to sort of carry them on or not. So you just have to give it just long enough to tell. Is he going to do the next attack? If he does, get ready to roll. If he doesn't, punish as quick as you can with just one hit. And with a weapon this size, that's why I think the sort of big heavy weapons are quite good, because they do encourage you to only hit once, because that's all you can muster anyway. Anyway, Magic Shroud and Cracked Tear sounds great. Lightning Shroud and Cracked Tear. Holy Shroud and Cracked Tear. They all sound pretty good. Temporarily boost holy attacks, lightning attacks, magic attacks. So those are all pretty useful. Especially if you're more of a spellcasting build. So this guy gave us that stuff. Very handy indeed. A quick look at the time. Oh yeah, we're getting very close to time. Let's have a quick look around this place, see if there's anything else to pick up here. And I think we're kind of close, look, to either going up into this village or down into this place here. So we might just go and have a quick peek at those places, see if we can find a grace site. That would be really nice before we log off for the day. Wasn't sure if I could hear another scarab for a moment then. More of these cracked sort of big Alexander pot guys everywhere. Not really sure what that's about. But hey ho. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. That's okay. Let's refill our blue flask in case we run into any trouble. Can we find a way down from here? It's kind of high, but there might be a little way down over here. Let's see though. Yeah, it looks like you could go this way maybe? How do we get to there? Before we commit to that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way up. This wall is very steep. Unless the horse can do some good parkour. Shall we try? Can we get across to that bit? Oh yes, come on. Well, I'll be damned. That was pretty cool and unexpected. Oh, what have we got there as well? There's something on this cliff. Yeah. Oh, it's another one of those rise places where we'll find a what's it called? Memory stone, so we can equip another another magic spell. Okay, what have we got here? This game loves just having a bunch of random dudes sat in some chairs. Bellum Highway. What the hell is going on? A load of guys just come out of the floor. Oh, I'm not going to hang around and fight those guys. Let's just get out of here. That feels a bit dangerous. We're trying to just find a resting point for the evening. I think we got... Oh my god. I think we got whatever we were going to get from that. I don't think hanging around to fight those guys is going to give us much more. They're probably quite weak, to be honest. They look like the ones we saw at the beginning of the stage in the water. Just trying to see. I'm sure there's a grace site around here somewhere. Oh wait, what's that in front of us there? Oh, there's a grace site. I've just spotted it to the left there. You see, top left corner. And then right by here we've got a statue showing us the way to a whatchamacallit, catacomb. What the heck was that? It's causing frenzy. I think we need to move real quick. Madness inflicted. Jeez. What is that? I don't think I can get us now that it can't see us. It's a bit Sauron's eye energy, right? From Lord of the Rings, but hey. What an exciting, weird place to finish. I think we're going to call it here with that horrible, scary thing behind us. Loads of exciting stuff to explore around here, though. Maybe let's just make sure we don't... How many map markers have we got? Oh, we've got them all down at the moment. So that's fine. I think we're close to this place. There's that... That's the tower there with the weird fireball above it. Yeah, we're good. Loads of cool exploring to do next time. But excellent. As always, what great adventures we had today, eh? Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you real soon in the next one.